bunny floof. So much you, floof. 'Tis you. 'Tis. It's okay, Gerry. It's okay. You got a little tuft by your mouth. Good morning, Cal. Morning, Zara and Palin. Good morning, Gerry. My little guy. How you doing? Look at that little wiggle sniffer. You excited for breakfast? You are. How's everyone doing? How's it going? How me do? I'm hello. Having another EP day. I think it's just because it's winter. Well, it's not winter, is it? We've sort of gone straight to winter, but it's just the temperature suddenly. Hello. You're very handsome. You are. Temperature suddenly dropped, so everything in my me is telling me to stay in and be cozy. Good morning, G-Volt and Bubble and Xander and Crispy and Melon and Duke and Stephen and Bubble and Numi and Rob and David and Shadow. How are you all doing? Oh, that reminds me, I still need to record a stinger for Shadow's radio thing. I keep saying I will, and then I keep forget. Good morning, Nick. Has Gerry accepted his Jingle Jam duties yet? I don't think we're doing a song this year, so I think he's off the hook. I think it was just that one meowing year that he... I mean, unless I somehow pull it out of the bag and do a Jingle Cats involving the Banoos. Hello. Good morning, Ascenta. Morning, Thomas. Good morning, Joe. Fifi. Good morning, Cyan. I love how Fifi just has this little line of tufts. He did the photo last... Oh, yeah, true. Oh, my gosh, Gerry, maybe you will be called up again. As a holiday album, was it just grunts? Oh. No, there was one year where Yogs did a... It was like a... I guess what you'd call like a medley, wasn't it? Like a Christmas medley. And it was all meows. And I sang mine whilst holding Gerry. We had... Well, he just looked a bit like, why? Oh my gosh, last night, Fifi just full on started humping Gerry. Just out of nowhere. Alex was just cuddling Gerry, and then all of a sudden... Hang on, let me give you your breakfast, because you're getting silly banoos. Fifi just, like, snuck up behind him. Gerry, that is, not Alex. And I just went for it. He was like, why is she doing this? I was like, oh, she just does it sometimes. She just do. Ah, there we go. Good morning, Laboto. Good morning, Harry. Did I say that in my head or out loud? I cannot remember. Morning, Minion. Good morning, Nightsham. Good morning, Owls. He doesn't do anything about it. He just sort of accept it. Morning, Rob. Oh, Xander, thank you for stopping by. Good morning, Shark Dog. The high-speed train to Paris. Oh, fancy. I saw a thing this morning. Morning, Chef. I saw a thing this morning that was like, morning, Monday. Denmark. Oh, I can't think of the wording of it. But it was like, Denmark is just like soon going to be leading the forefront of the vegan world sort of thing. It was something like that. It was like they're really gonna like pop off, but worded like a news article. Denmark's vegan scene is popping off. So yeah, it'll soon be underwater. Oh no, well, better get there quick and have some tasty food. But yeah, I've never really like thought to go to Denmark. I guess because technically I've been there, so part of me is like, well, you know, I won't go back to a place I've already been. But I've not really been there. Well, I have, but it was when I was like 2. So I don't remember. Technically I've been to Legoland and I do not remember. So it'd be nice to go back and actually, you know, be able to walk around and remember things. I watched the video yesterday where you and Silas pretended Rhythm was Danish. Yeah. I was there when I was 9. Yeah, I guess it would, yeah, be nice to, because in this like absolute daydream of a trip that I'm planning in my head, which will never actually happen, it's I will be going there whenever this trip happens. Good morning, Alex. It won't happen. But in my head, it's a lovely trip. Denmark is where Kirsty's boyfriend is, as far as that one guy on the plane is aware. Oh, if only he had have taken a GameCube onto that plane. Our lives would be so different now. Does my vagina have a presence in Denmark? No, I think they're purely Swedish. I think they have 2 in Sweden, but I don't think they've spread beyond that. Yeah, I think contained within Sweden. Oh my gosh. Although my favorite place that I would like to try going to is in the Netherlands, like name-wise. Good morning, fish. Because there's a vegan burger place called Beeschurgers. So I just love it. So I want to go there. Hello. Fish, thank you very much for the 8 months. Oh, Gerry. Oh, Gerry. Oh. There was some post through the door. I used to live near Bell End. I remember when I was staying in Shrewsbury and I was walking around on my own because no one else wanted to go to eat at the places I wanted to go to. But oh my gosh, if you're ever in Shrewsbury, I 100% recommend, is it Itadaki-sen? It's like an amazing Japanese restaurant. So good. But the only downside to it is when you're going there at night, there's a small, like, scary dark lane that you have to go down called Grope Alley. And I was like, maybe I won't go down Grope Alley on my own late at night. Maybe I'll go the long way around. But it's it's a lovely place though. I almost died there and I still went back several times. The food was that good. So yeah, top recommendation from me. Mana, thank you very much for the 38 months. Good morning, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing well. Explain. Well, the first time I went there, I was like, okay, no one else wants to come and eat this food with me. They all want to stay and go to like the pub or whatever and go to like Wetherspoons, but I want to go and see this local place, which sounds really lovely. So I was like, do you know what? For the first time, I'm going to go out for a meal by myself. I'm going to be brave and I'm going to go and eat dinner by myself. People do it all the time. It's not weird. Like if I see someone eating by themselves, I don't think anything of it. So people won't think anything of me. But still the same. Basically, the way the restaurant is laid out is like, say Gerry is the main bar and then there's food here, like seating area. And then there was like a little bit, sort of like Fifi is, where you could be more like secluded. And I was like, okay, as I'm on my own, I'm just going to go down into the secluded area. And I got tofu ramen and the tofu basically had soaked up so much of the ramen that my first bite of my food, being brave, eating on my own in a secluded restaurant, was I bit into this massive lump of tofu and ramen juice just exploded in my mouth and I just started choking. And there was no one around and I was like, this is it, this is how I die. Choking on tofu in the back of a restaurant. There was just nothing I could do, and eventually I did manage to power through it. I just pulled myself together and I got over it and I was fine. And then I just carried on eating. But I went back. I just made sure that I took smaller bites from then on. So a lesson learned. Thank you for not dying. Please continue this train. What? I mean, it would be. No, I don't know. Is it an embarrassing way to go? Because it was like. It was. What you call it? It was tasty. So maybe that's quite a nice way. Yeah, having survived Grope Alley, what a way to go. But it was really nice. But I would recommend it. To me, ramen means the noodles. I guess it has soaked up so much of the broth. Is the more technically accurate. Good morning, Hansen. You can go to Valhalla. Maybe there's some sort of Valhalla doesn't sound very vegan anyway. So maybe there's like a vegan version of Valhalla that would have welcomed me with open arms. They would have been like, here you go. Come in. Sit amongst these kittens. But yeah, dear. Good morning, Chris. But I would love to go back there. I was literally the other day because basically I can't have any time off at the moment. So what I do is in the time I do have, I plan day trips that I'll never take. And I was looking recently how long it would take to get to Shrewsbury so I could go back there. That's how good it is. I'll be willing to travel for 3 hours to get this one meal and then go back. Thank you for the follow. But I do also have a friend who lives near there. So I could see them at the same time, which would be very lovely. The talk of my vagina and Valhalla, all I can think is Valhalla. Oh my gosh, I would go to there. From choking on tofu. Now I've got that bloomin' song stuck in my head. What is it? Who is it? Blind Guardian? The one that's like, Valhalla, deliverance, beep, 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 boo. I can't remember the actual words. But no, that sounds lush. Maybe that is where vegans go. But yes. How's everyone's day? How are you all doing? I do pretty much base where I would like to go off of the food that they have. The first thing I do is check the Happy Cow page for any place I'm thinking of going to. Oh, you see. Oh, okay. I hope your elbow's okay. I thought it was your wrist this time. Or are you just getting everything checked at the moment? But yeah, there's no, where has my ADHD meds? Oh no! Oh poopers. Gerry, you got them snuffers? Snuffer? No, he okay. I woke up well rested today. Oh, that's good. That's nice. When I visited the US this summer, the food made me so miserable. Oh no! That's not fun. I'm not even vegan, just vegetarian. I had a message from Alistair last night being like, why aren't you in Vegas? And I was like, why would I go to Vegas? I was like, TwitchCon sounds awful. Vegas sounds awful. Why would I combine the two? He was like, all the cool kids are going. I was like, I am not cool and I'm proud. um, dear oh dear. I just don't see the appeal. It's not my sort of place. I am what's a good vegan cheese? What do you mean, like a brand? Or oh, I only really know the UK ones. I don't really know. I don't know what that'd be. And I tell you what, I do know is in Australia is one particular brand of vegan Malteser that you can't get anywhere else that I've always wanted to try. But you can only get them. You can only get them in Australia, and I was like, it's probably a bit obscene for me to pay postage that would cost about 20 times more than the sweets. And I'll probably get hit with customs as well. But like, I paid £40 for this packet of Maltesers. But yeah, I don't really know. We tend to go for Cathedral City. But you get lots of lovely artisan ones as well, which I think I'm going to treat myself to this Christmas with the excuse that basically I decided this year that I want to have a friendmas where I have friends over and I cook them a Christmas dinner. And I was thinking afterwards I would make a cheese board just like in Play-Doh. So yeah, I'm gonna use that as an excuse to get more cheeses. The baby cheeses, as is tradition. The applewood one is nice. Yeah, I've had the applewood one. We've sometimes had the slices of it before because they're nice to put on burgies. But yeah, I like cooking for friendos. Well, I like eating as well. Any excuse really. So any vegan Wednesday, you tend to get that as like that tends to be more of like a supermarket own brand thing that they do. So you get like Sainsbury's, Tesco's, the usual suspects will do like a Wednesday with cranberries usually, I think, sort of thing. But I didn't like Wensleydale anyway, so I've never been. It's like I don't like blue cheese, so I've never really tried any of the blue cheese versions. I think I tried a little bit of one and I was just like, yep, I don't like it. So I guess it's quite accurate. Cooking for friends is a good excuse to spend a bit more money on fancy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. It's it's gonna be like a friend-packed couple of weeks. Am I a territorial chef? Yes. Yeah. Whenever Kirsty stays over and I'm cooking dinner, she's always like, is there anything I can do to help? I'm just like, you can go and relax. I'm very much like, I'm doing this thing. Oh, gee. You wobbly boy. Well done, Gerry. Can't keep track of yourself today, can you? I love blue cheese. I think because I don't know whether it's like and you can get out. Yeah. I think maybe it's because even when I ate like dairy cheese, I'm sort of allergic to blue cheese. So whether I don't like the taste of it because it was like my body's warning system being like, okay, let's make it so you don't like this thing that will make you very ill. But yeah, apparently that's quite common if you're allergic to penicillin to not like blue cheese, because I guess it's one of the most penicillin-y cheeses you can get. Hello, because it's got like, what's it called, penicillium in, I think. So yeah, I guess it's like an inbuilt warning system where it's like, no, do not like this. Not like the mum in the bed. Oh no, no, I'm nowhere near that bad. Just like 6 glasses of wine deep, 20 cigarettes deep, being like, where are you all? That was so well acted though. Oh my gosh. Gerry? Oh, thank you for tidying up. I did mean to move that hay off the rug, but if you could just eat it instead. That would be good, thank you. The bunny's new hay box arrived, as you can see, but I do mean to get them some different hay. You do like blue cheese though. Oh no, your warning system is not in place. I'm really paranoid at the moment because I've got to clean anything that the bunnies wee on. I've got to clean with bloomin' bleach. And bleach is just like a terrifying substance to just casually use around the house. And it's one of those things that Alex keeps on saying, like, it gets used in households like every day. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah. Still spoopy. Have you still not got the mask? No, it's more of the bunnies I'm worried about. I'm worried because obviously it's stuff that I'm then putting back into the bunny's room, and I'm just like, I can't put masks on the bunnies. But they seem to be hopping about today, so hopefully it's touch wood. Not with that attitude. I'll get them teeny tiny masks. I can see Fifi through her little hole that she made yesterday. Bunny mask for Halloween. Aww. But yeah, hopefully they're all right. Because there's a lady who runs one of the local rescues, and she just found out that her bunnies have the same thing. Morning, Saffron. Morning, Cupcake. So I've sort of been chatting to her a little bit about it, and she was saying, like, you know, I've been using it every day and my bunnies are still alive, so hopefully it's okay. I was like, okay. Fingers crossed. How's my costume going? I have no costume and I have no ideas, and it's getting into panic time now, because before I know it, there'll be some sort of stream happening where I need a costume, and then hello, I don't know what can I be, Fifi? This is why I always try and plan it like months in advance, because you're never friendaman costume. You are tall, you are friend. To be fair though, I don't think I'm doing anything for Halloween this year, so I might just not even make one. Because the friend who usually hosts Halloween, just all of it, Halloween parties and such, isn't able to this year. So I don't know if we're just sitting on Discord playing spoopy games instead. To make a good Astarian. Can I just get him a bear onesie and he can go as Housen? Or Bing Bong. A little baby imp. But yeah. Go as a cowboy. Oh, cowboy shot. Oh my gosh. Get to wear my hair down. I don't know, so. Because I've been messaging about whether we're doing anything like Halloween crafts, but I don't know if we are. Because I guess we dressed up for that last year. But I don't know if they're happening, so part of me is like, oh, should I make a costume if I'm not going to actually have anywhere to use it? The idea of wearing a bear costume and staying in your house is hilarious. Yeah, just like a really terrible, like a really cheap bear onesie. But yeah, I think either way, even if we don't do like Halloween crafts, I'll still do a pumpkin carving because we're going pumpkin picking on Friday. It's going to be dark though, so I don't know. I'm worried I'm going to pick a bad pumpkin and then get home and see it in the light and be like, oh. But I guess that's extra spoopy, so it's good, maybe. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay, I just had a message through with a time and a date for the Halloween craft. So maybe I do need a costume. Can bunnies eat pumpkin seeds? They can eat like the pumpkin flesh, but they don't like it. Because there was one year I tried to make a video. I've still got all of the footage from it. I just never put it together. But I was like, I'm going to prepare pumpkin for 4 different aminals. And for me, I roasted the seeds. For Squeak, I gave her a pumpkin seed. For Belly, I mashed up some pumpkin with banana. And then for the bunnies, I just put the pumpkin down and they wanted nothing to do with it at all. They were like, why would you dare bring this to us? Who do you think you are? So yeah, they never tried it. Belly went mad for it though. Oh my gosh. It's like the most excited I ever caught her on video was her going for this pumpkin. Oh, Gerry. Good morning, Reppy. Morning, Chewy. But yeah. Yeah. I'm getting Gerry kisses. Thank you, Gerry. It is very lovely. Release the belly cut. I've probably got it somewhere still. How much fluff do you think the bunnies have compared to the size of me? Wait. Do you mean like a 1-for-1 scale, or do you mean as in like if I was bunny sized, how much fluff would I be? You carve out a big enough pumpkin, can a bunny get inside? Maybe. I guess I'd have to see if I could find a Gerry sized pumpkin. Perhaps they wanted you to squash the pumpkin? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello, Fifi. It was such a spotlight for a second there. If you were a fluff, how many bunnies could you make? Oh no. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to be. Maybe I could be an Enderman. I just put a box on my head. I don't really know. I could just be Tom again. But I wouldn't be able to see what we were carving on the pumpkins because I've got because the glass is steamed up so much I couldn't see anything at all. But yeah, I keep meaning to get a members thing on YouTube so I can watch the members video for Taskbox just to see what the others got up to. Alex can go as Tom Basin. Yeah. Just dress like Joe and say you're a friend of him. Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm tempted to, like, I've thought about hosting a Halloween party just because I like making the food for it. And we've not hosted one in years. It's maybe been about 5 years since we last hosted Halloween. Because one of our friends sort of took over doing it. But yeah, dress as Pikachu to impress Kirsty. Good as James Baxter. He's sort of gourd shaped. That could be on theme. James Baxter. Oh, Gerry, you're still giving me kisses. Phoebe's like, what? What is my husband doing? What did you say? I don't know. I'll have a think. Just as a GameCube to get Kirsty to marry me, I'd have to give myself to Kirsty. But I don't think Kirsty's coming down for Halloween. Hello. So I dress as a banana, Gerry, to impress you. Your favourite thing. No spooky taboo. Well, she might be getting dressed up at home. Get this. There we go. There we go. Dream costume is always the deer with the hands from Adventure Time. James Baxter or Jason. True. Dress as Rythian. And Alex could go as his TV. What could I be? What's nice and simple? Everyone just keeps on sending me the what you call it? The licking his tail. The how to make a worm costume tutorial that someone made. But the problem is, like, the first part of that tutorial is like, so I used my really expensive modeling foam to create this. And I'm like, well, no. I need the real tight-ass basic bitch tutorial video, not the I have fancy crafting things lying around video. Maybe that's my destiny, is that I will have to create that video. Then again, I was thinking of going to the material shop the other day to get some fleece for the banoos. So maybe I could see if they've got any worm fluff whilst I'm there. Because I made the worm head that I wore, was it last year or the year before? I just made that in like an hour one night before the stream. So maybe if I take 3 nights, I could make the full body. Buy one of those pop-up tunnels and cut some armholes into it. The other thing I've been tempted to do is get like a cowboy shirt. Oh, Gerry. And cut all the tassels off and replace them with worms. And be like a worm boy. Like cow worm? Worm cow. Something. But I don't know. I don't know. Hello, baby boy. Explain your absence from Halloween by being a worm. Oh, I just turned myself into an actual worm. An actual worm. Be small worm wrangler. A little worm on a string lasso. I use these soggy cardboard boxes that Tesco threw out. Yeah, see, that's the sort of tutorial I need. None of this. I have fancy high-end modelling foam just lying around. You okay, Gerry? I'm having another hungry day today. And the problem is, Alex is going to the cinema tonight. Wait, whenever you've chosen a costume in the past, does it matter once you've done it? No. No. They've always been a giggle. I just like making costumes. That's the fun part. It's getting to be goofy. He's going to the cinema. He's seeing Fleur of the Flower Fleur, the new Scorsese film with Leonardo DiCaprio. I think. Is that who's in it? Or is it Matt Damon? I can't remember. One of them. That one. Something flowers. And it means that I have to he won't be back until like 10. Killers of the Flower Moon, that's the one. So he won't be back till 10, and I was thinking like, oh, I don't know what to do, because he's going out to the cinema and he will be getting popcorn and stuff. I was like, what if I just got some noodles from the takeaway down the road? But then I was like, I don't know, I feel weird whenever I get food for myself. Chili Daddy, oh my gosh. Chili daddy. But I was thinking, like, just noodles is like £6. So that's not too bad. But maybe I shouldn't be lazy. Maybe I should just cook something. I'm just really bad at like cooking for myself when it's just me. I'm keen to see it. Love a good Scorsese. I've never enjoyed a Scorsese film, but then again, I've only seen one of them. But I don't really want to see any of the others. They're not really films for me. Domino's does plant-based garlic and herb sauce. Now, I saw they got some Domino's in the office the other day, and I saw the little dip. But yeah, I don't know. But I think the problem I have is that I recently, because of how we get paid for brand deals, like very often you get this, like, you'll do brand deals that will be quite fast-paced apart, but because you don't get paid until the next quarter, they'll often be lumped together. So all of a sudden I got paid for like 3 brand deals at once, and now I'm like, I have money for a very brief time until our next vet bill. So now, but I need to not do the thing where you have it and then it immediately goes out again. So I'm just like, I can't think that I have this because Christmas is coming up. So I have to trick myself into thinking that I don't have this so that I still have this come December when I won't have it anymore. But yeah. Gerry, is your wife being noisy? She's just chewing on the box. She's doing a little renovating. Have a separate savings account. What? This is my noodles account. Imagine if I did just open an account just for whenever I want to have noodles. Because the other thing is, as nice as it is to get noodles, part of me is like, well, if I'm getting the noodles, I may as well get this. But, you wouldn't have this without this. And then before you know it, you're like, huh. Suddenly I spent £30 and I'm eating this for the next 4 nights. No, maybe I will be good. What do you reckon, Gerry? What would you do? He's thinking about it. Hi. See, the funny thing is, if it was something for the bunnies, I wouldn't hesitate. Can't have noodles without garlic bread. Yeah. Yeah. Munch. What are gold leaf noodles? Schrodinger's money, then it's both there and not there. Yeah, maybe what I should do is plan out Christmas presents and Christmas travel money, and then at the end of that, if there's leftover, then I can treat myself to noodles, having treated everyone else. Hi. I can hear Fifi munching on hay. I think she's taking a little break from her destruction. I don't know where she is. I think bunnies eating hay is one of the most pleasant sounds in the world. But I think that probably comes from having gone through a bunny having gut stasis. Boop. Hello. That's what I've had to do with gathering Bristol trips over the next month, just so there's funds for Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, and see, this is the other thing. The other thing is that there is actually like a vegan Chinese takeaway in Bristol. And I'm like, well, if I'm ordering, maybe I should just order from that one. But it is like twice as spenny. But then I'm like, but then I'm supporting something like a bit better. So maybe I should. It's like independently owned, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Sound of humans eating enraging. Sounds of bunnies eating soothing. Yeah. Got lovely little nibbles. He does have a chunky, squishy face. Look at all this. It's all fluff. All fluff. Honestly. You fluffy little boy. He made me feel so bad yesterday because I was having to I was trying to get him in his carrier and I was just having to chase him round. And in the end, I just I gave up, went upstairs to do a bit of work, and then I came downstairs to pop him in his carrier instead. I love the word Spenny. What a nuclear. It is a good one. Oh my gosh. I had such a big dream last night. I recorded it, and the recording came to 5 minutes. Although I do remember yawning about 4 times, so maybe it was more yawning than explanation. But for the next oh my gosh, for the next 5 weeks or so, I think Kirsty and I need to record Comfort Zone twice a week in order to get ahead for the Jingle Jam and the Christmas holidays. So I need to be having these dreams. Need to make that content if we're gonna get ahead. I guess we should also try and get some more guests on for over Christmas. Well, just for over... I feel like Jingle Jam was out... It was just yesterday, yeah. Ooh, it's only in a few weeks now. Well, 6 weeks, I guess. But sleep twice a day to have enough dreams, yeah. I mean, I think I've got 3 dreams in the bag. And then I guess if we get some guests on... I dreamed a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel last night. Oh my gosh. Do you want to come on the podcast? Speaking of guests, would you like to join? Good morning, Lee. Because, yeah, I mean, we've always got, it would be nice to grab guests who aren't normally in the office. True. So it is to Hollywood. I'm going to sell them to... Do you know what? I don't actually know who published Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, wait. No, you mean the movie. I immediately thought of the game. I forgot there's the movies. I had to watch a scene from one in film studies for my A-level film studies once. I don't think they're my sort of films. I'm baby. Maybe I'll watch the new Hocus Pocus this year. Maybe that's about as scary as so I'll let the films be. It's going to end up in a Pitch Please episode, double content. Yeah, really, Rithian should have taken his what was that first ever dream that he shared with us? That had... It was something boy ! Was the name of the game. And he should have... Carbon Boy! That was it. He should have taken that on Pitch Please afterwards as well. Get a lot of miles out of that dream. Gerry, would you like your treat? I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 for the first time. Strangely... Someone on my Instagram who I worked with many a moon ago watched the second one last night as well. At least I think that's what it was. She had reviews of the first and second one. And the first one, the review was... I think it was the first and second one. But the first film was adding more boobs does not make films more scary. And then the review for the second one was, I take it back... More boobs would have made this film more interesting. So, as someone who's not seen the film, I can neither confirm nor deny those reviews. You have to decide if you think that's accurate or not. At least I think it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I get the feeling she wasn't enamored with it. Gerry, you have a little tuft right here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. No, it's lost to the cheeks now. It's in there somewhere. Oh, yeah. There you go. Right, Gerry, do you want your treat whilst Fifi is slightly distracted with the box? He's still working on his ears. That's okay. You get yourself nice and ready. Oh my gosh, Fifi. Sorry. I took a really lovely photo of Gerry earlier where he had his little hands together and he looked really cute. It's just when I was giving him his, Are you ready now? You ready? Come on then, Gerry. I was giving him his medicine. He was stood in such like a prim and proper way. How is it that Gerry was there and you still got to treats first? Oh my goodness. Well done, bunnies. Well done. He's still flicky feet away. I don't understand. Every day he's like, Food is done. I'm grumpy. Just like me, for real, for real. Have you been having fun in your box, Fifi? What are you going to do? What chaos are you going to cause now? I don't know if I've ever put Fifi in a, whatchamacallit, a little Halloween costume. Obviously, you never put bunnies actually in costumes. But I could get her a nice little hat. Or maybe a little cape. Something you can just place upon her. I gave her a cape the other day. I got this like teeny tiny little blanket and I just sort of draped it over her and she was running around with it on. And occasionally she'd sort of turn around and be like, wait, what's this? And they'd be like, okay. I think Gerry would prefer it though. I got Charlie a little pumpkin hat one year. Oh my gosh, have you seen Ollie has his little pumpkin hat and his favourite pumpkin toy. Little good boy Ollie. Fifi. It's less than 2 weeks now that the bunnies are on their stinky medicine. And then I think we have to wait like 2 weeks after that. And then they have to go back for another blood test to see if the levels have changed. And I guess if they still need to come down further, they'll have to go on it again or something. But I'm wondering, because apparently you have to put them on it in times of like high stress. So I'm wondering if I do take them home for Christmas, whether it's worth them going on it then. Let Fifi eat furniture. No! Then there won't be a table left for her to sit under. It'll collapse. But I think they might. I was worried that I'd have to board the bunnies, but it turns out that my parents, because I was like, oh, they're getting their house done up, they won't want bunnies running around it, sort of thing. But it turns out that they actually have this little plan that they're going to leave one of the rooms over Christmas and the bunnies can just have the whole room to themselves. And I was like, oh. So hopefully they will be able, because I was like, I don't think I can bring them home again because last year Fifi just got so sad that she didn't have as much space as she normally does because they were like sharing a bedroom with me. Whereas this year you might get your own digs. Yee. Although I will be tempted to ask if I can put a mattress in there and just stay in with the bunnies. But yeah. Fifi, no. Fifi. I don't know why you've got this into your head at the moment, but no. 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 Fifi. 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 Gerry, you do not know what I have just saved you from. Eat the chair. Fifi was not trying to eat the chair there, Gerry Arnold. She was going for a different snack. She had a taste for potato instead. I don't know why she's got she's just got it in her head recently that she's gonna... See, it always scares me though, because part of me is like, oh no, is it that she can sense that he's like weakening or something? And she's like, oh, this is my time to take over. Should I be worried about Gerry, or is... Oh, she's disappeared. Just like that, she's gone. Okay, so mix up your children's name. My little baby Anhole. My little baby Gerry. But yeah, I don't know. Bunnies just sometimes do this. Our female bunnies that she can't... The head of our male bunny went, she's definitely the dominant bunny. See, this is the thing. Like, Fifi isn't the dominant bunny. But she just recently... Well, not even recently. Just, like, it used to be about once every year she would just go for it. And then, well, I say once every year, like, maybe at night, that's all they do. And I'm just not awake to see it. But yeah, like this year, I swear she's done it so many times. And Gerry just takes it. Like last night, I ended up having to... It got to the point where I was like, I'm just going to like lift Fifi off because Gerry's not doing anything about this. You don't know if you understand what's happening, do you? Hello, Ted. How are you? Ted, I might be bringing the bunnies back home again this year for Christmas if you want to come over and make Gerry wee again. Do you want to scare the boy? You have a cold. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Gerry's accepted his fate. He has. He just sits there. Dear, oh dear. Like, Alex is giving him little head scratches, and Fifi was literally just like here, just like going full, like, she doesn't hold back. She goes full speed. Gerry was just like, do 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 do. Oh, lovely head rubs. But yeah, dear oh dear, dear oh dear. Oh, I think that was the tuft. But one of the rescues I follow is called Bunny Jackpot Foundation. And, oh, actually, that reminds me, they're doing a pumpkin carving competition. If anyone carves a pumpkin, you just do a donation and then you can enter. And I don't know what the prize is. I forgot that bit because I was just too excited when I saw pumpkins. But yeah, but they have said that they're trying to like change the narrative of it being a spring fever thing because they've just said it affects different bunnies differently. So they're calling it seasonal fever now. But I think the problem is that the season for Fifi seems to be the year. So I don't really know if that still works. Gerry still doesn't know how it works. True. Special breakfast with the buns and Ted. I guess I could just throw some Cheerios on the floor for Ted to eat with the bunnies. There you go. Have your food. Fifi did have babies before. Supposedly. We don't know that for sure. But they thought she might have. They thought maybe when she was rescued, she had been in with one of her babies, but then the baby had disappeared by the time they actually went to go and collect her. So they could very well be like little Fifi babies out there. Well, I guess they wouldn't be so little anymore. If ever you see like a like 5-year-old Harlequin Rex bunny from the west of Wales, it could be it could be that is a Ffion descendant. I sometimes think about how, like, because Gerry was bought from a farm shop in Bath, part of me thinks, like, anyone who has, like, a 9-year-old bunny in Bath, that could be one of Gerry's brothers or sisters. Or if they have a 10-year-old bunny, that could be his parents. So I wonder where they all are now. It's just funny seeing how, like, Gerry being found in a bath. Yeah. Cozy boy. Be very surprised to see one in Australia. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I guess they must have little family out there. It's like sometimes I wonder if Tabs ever had babies. Because I guess he was just, a street boy for years. He was probably going around, living his life. So I wonder if somewhere out there there's like a little Tabs child. Australia has those really big jumping bunnies. True. Oh, I feel bad that I didn't do a charity stream this year. Oh, did I? Did I do one in February? But I didn't do one in September, which is when I meant to do one. Everything just sort of piled up a bit too much. I have nieces and nephews out there too. True. Is it a chance for all the pets? Yeah. He's just a happy boy to be cuddled. 1 month till Jingle Jam. Yeah. Well, a bit over. 1 year, I would love to get a bunny charity into Jingle Jam. 1 year. But it's difficult because they all tend to be local ones, and we don't really do local charities for the JJ. But yeah, the Buns Have Hands charity. Oh my gosh. So I've talked about this before, but I've been tempted to set up a bunny charity before. That would be like, it would cover all of the UK and it would pay off the vet bills for rescues. And maybe if I were to ever do that, I would call it like Hands for Buns. Giving bunnies a hand. Just to wind up Simon Clark a little bit more. But yeah, the problem is there's just so many rescues that I want to support. Because there's like where we got Gerry, where we got Fifi, where we got Squeak and Julieta. Like, then there's the ones that I just think do a really good job. Then there's more niche ones like Snores, who are based up north, and it's just so many buns. What I thought I could do this year actually was maybe we could Snores. It's the Special Needs and Older Rabbit Sanctuary. So they look after more like specialized cases for bunnies with like missing limbs or head tilts, or if they've lost the use of their back legs and stuff like that. They're a very lovely charity. And I won a raffle prize from them recently, full of loads of lovely smelly stuff. I'm so glad it's your mission to make Simon regret going into science. Look, he wouldn't have to regret it if he just stopped getting the science wrong. If he just accepted their hands, it would be fine. But what I was thinking we could maybe do this year is if I did like maybe I could set it up through like Throne or something, I don't know, or just like an Amazon wish list. But maybe do like we used to do the shoebox appeals, and we could put together like treats and toys, and then I could take them to one of the bunny rescues and hand them out to all of the bunnies that are staying there at the moment. I thought that could be cute. So maybe that could be a nice thing to do for one of the local rescues, because I don't think I'll be able to get over to Nibbles. We could always post it to Nibbles, I suppose. But yeah, I'll have a think about that, and maybe we could just do like a fundraiser, like if anyone wants to put anything in. But maybe it's a bit easier to do like an Amazon wish list or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's just an idea I had. But if anyone has any other ideas. If bunnies have hands, does that mean cats and dogs also have hands? Yes. Yes. I sent Ruth a message. Well, it's on Margot's Instagram account. But she had put Margot in what was clearly a jumper and then labelled it. It's wintertime, got my trousers on, and I replied to it and I was like, but those are her arms. And then I scrolled up and I had literally sent the same message last year. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm never letting this go. It's just a yearly tradition now where I'm like, those are not trousers. That is a jumper. I'm just going to put a jumper on my legs and send it to Ruth like, oh, wearing my trousers. But anyway. Snails, on the other hand, no arms. No, snails, if you look at the labeling of a snail, it's labeled as a foot. Like all of it is just a foot. And snails sleep for 3. And their anus is in a really weird place. But you have to look that up yourselves. Because it's time for me to leave. I need to go and record a comfort zone. They sleep for 3. Yeah. Yeah. Are they pregnant? Pregnant? If a snail sleeps for 4, will they get pregante? Ducks, chickens, wolves, otters, claws. We went to otters yesterday, didn't we? Shall we go to the ducks today? For some reason, it used to just be a thing that if you Googled how long do snails sleep for, it would just say 3. I don't think it says anymore. But you can still find screenshots of it from back in the day. Raining ducks in big minute. Did you hear that, Jerry boy? Did you hear that? Well, everyone, I will be back at 2. I'm going to play Hexarchy today because it is the launch day. But I feel a bit bad because I'm doing it at the same time as Alex is going to be streaming it. So I'll just take the day off and you can go and watch Alex. Okay, see ya. No, yeah, I'll be back at 2, but from 3 till 5, I think they're streaming it on the main channel. Thanks for not dying again. I'm trying. Remember that Denmark is popping off. And yeah. But hopefully now I'll actually have time to read the tutorial. I might do a bit better than I did last time. But yes, look after yourselves, everyone. Be good. Jerry, look at these little tooth purrs. What a happy boy. And I'll post that photo of Jerry I was talking about earlier. My tummy is trying to do the biggest rumble because I'm so hungry. So let's hope I can end the stream before that happens. Bye-bye, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye. Oh, jeez, the rumble. Rumble? Him orb. Him egg. Him potato. Him tooth purr. Little tooth purrs. Oh, baby boy. Rain's gone. Nice. Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, there he goes. Little tooth purrs. Happy boy. Happy boy. No, we don't want to do it now. Right. Bye-bye. A boop. Boop.